Welcome to Timebeat Breaking News channel. Here are our breaking news today.
1. The calls to stop the extension of stop and search powers. 2. The total lunar eclipse will happen across the Pacific on Wednesday.
The United Kingdom. The calls to stop the extension of stop and search powers. There are concerns that stop and search powers could be extended under a controversial policing bill. A year after the murder of George Floyd in the United States, protesters in the United Kingdom are asking for an end to all stop and search powers, which allow police to examine persons and cars without a warrant for drugs or weapons. The government intends to implement severe violence reduction orders under the Police, Crime, Sentencing and Courts Bill, which would make it simpler for police to monitor persons who have been convicted of carrying a weapon. Rachel Harger, a solicitor at law firm Bindman, said, "Under the new policing bill, the police will be permitted to stop and search anyone who has previously been convicted of possessing an offensive weapon, even if they have not received a jail term, without reasonable suspicion." Human rights group Justice said greater restrictions are needed on stop and search to avoid discriminating against our country's ethnic minorities. If this bill is enacted, it is going to be much worse. Katrina French, founder and director of Unjust, warned the public might soon see a morphing of stop and search powers. People from Black and ethnic minority backgrounds have long been suspected of being unfairly targeted.
Super Blood Moon 2021. The total lunar eclipse will happen across the Pacific on Wednesday. The first total lunar eclipse in more than 2 years coincides with a supermoon this week for quite a cosmic show. This super blood moon will be visible on Wednesday across the Pacific. Hawaii will have the best view, followed by California, the Pacific Northwest, New Zealand, and Australia. As Earth passes directly between the moon and the sun, the total eclipse will last about 15 minutes. But the entire show will last 5 hours, as Earth's shadow gradually covers the moon, then starts to ebb. The result of all the sunrises and sunsets is the reddish-orange color in Earth's atmosphere projected onto the surface of the eclipsed moon. Petro said, "Circling the moon for 12 years, the orbiter will measure temperature changes on the lunar surface during the eclipse." Telescopes atop Hawaii's Mauna Kea will also monitor the moon. The moon will be more than 220,000 miles, 357,460 kilometers, away at its fullest. It's this proximity, combined with a full moon, that qualifies it as a supermoon, making it appear slightly bigger and more brilliant in the sky. The last total lunar eclipse was January 2019. The next one will be May 2022.
Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.